a secret program by the BUHARI'S led regime aimed at rehabilitating and integrating Boko Haram terrorists into the society has been uncovered. The program, titled SULU, spelled SULHU, was discovered by the New Humanitarian, a media outlet that reported that the program was to pull the top commanders of terrorist groups such as Boko Haram and Islamic for West African Province, ISWAP, rehabilitate them and provide them with a means of livelihood. If you're just coming across this channel, tap on the subscription button and the red notification icon bell below to alert you whenever our videos are dropped. If you're a returning subscriber, I say thanks for returning. If you've been here, I say God bless. The report dates the start of the SULU program back to 2014, after the abduction of over 270 Chibok schoolgirls seized by Boko Haram. During negotiations for the release of the abducted girls, the government recognized a potential opening for dialogue. The report noted that 150 terrorists had dropped their arms and surrendered since 2019. A total of 115 mujahideen have surrendered their weapons and crossed over since 2019, according to people familiar with the program. In the last few weeks, there has been a separate surge related to internal feuding between the jihadist movement following the death of Abubakar Shekau this May 2021, who had led Boko Haram since 2009. The report links the SULU program to the recent surrender of terrorists to the Nigerian government. Onyema Nwachukwu, the Army Public Relations Director, had said that depleting numbers of ISWAP members reduced the group's fighting capacity. A subject of the report is named as Malam Aliyu, a former Boko Haram member involved in the Bama massacre of 2014. As a part of the SULU program, he now lives in a rent-free house in Kaduna State, has a business license, and is also given a monthly stipend provided by the Nigerian Security Service, SSS. Some of those mujahideen like Aliyu were commanders known as Quaid, in charge of several districts. Such was the importance attached to the initial group that they were invited to Abuja, where they met representatives of Major General Muhammadu Buhari, retired the President of Nigeria, according to the report. The end game of the SULU program is to make the defectors work for SSS and 10 other terrorists. After 6 months of investigation, New Humanitarian said that SULU had been reaching out to senior jihadists to try and convert them. The program is supposed to bring peace between government and the terrorist groups in the long term, but New Humanitarian said that the program is so controversial that no government representative has agreed to speak publicly on it. As part of the SULU program, defectors are enrolled in a 6-month de-radicalization program, or a course in the military's demobilization and reintegration center in Malam Sidi in northeastern Gombe State. They are issued with a graduation certificate after they swear oath of good behavior. The certificates are signed by a high court judge, and the terrorists are then reintegrated to society to own and operate businesses as private individuals. Probably they get into cattle businesses and they become bandits or whatever it is, ravaging the middle belt and the south of Nigeria. Some have even said some of them have been called upon to join the military. Some are part of some other, government parastatals in Nigeria. It's quite unfortunate. It seems the more vicious you are, the better the government listens to you. Now, there are arguments that have been put forward by the North. They said Goodluck Ebele Jonathan granted amnesty to Niger Delta militants who claimed that their land have been, polluted, and that they've not been given huge amount of money or share from the oil that is being drilled from their land, since their resources is used in other parts of Nigeria, particularly the north. Basically, their resources is in the pockets of many politicians in Nigeria, and they feel that they need a share from this. And they gathered themselves, created groups here and there, abduction, kidnapping. They even went as far as busting pipelines and refining their own crude oil and many other activities. Many of them are being paid, probably till today. I don't know if the amnesty program is still on. And a lot of people made money out of this. In fact, Peace, the airline Peace, Onyema, he also made money out of it. This is how he actually became extra big. He's a lawyer who got into this and was able to make huge amount of money. So a lot of people also cashed out during Goodluck Ebele Jonathan's administration, the amnesty program. You know, whenever there is a problem on ground, trouble on ground, you will definitely find people who will be making big money from this problem. So right now, there are people who are making money from this terrorism. It's so terrible. The only difference is that this terrorism is so vicious, and I mean, innocent people, these people in the Niger Delta area had a reason to do what they are doing, even if some might say the manner at which they are going about it is a little bit dangerous back then. This, you know, there was so much ripple effect. A lot of people got involved in kidnapping. In fact, in the southeast of Nigeria, Easterners couldn't go to their villages upon the fear. They had the fear, the phobia of being kidnapped, as kidnapping became business in the southeast of Nigeria. And after a while, it went down. It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that this is not exist, but it went down a little bit. And now the north, they've taken over kidnapping. They've taken over all kinds of crimes that you can think of. That's just what it is. So right now, this Sulu program, the government does not want to talk about it. They don't want to make it public. Why? Because certain people are cashing out on this same program. Same way people cashed out during Goodluck Ebele Jonathan's administration. What kind of contraption are we living in? Everyone is just cashing out from one thing or the other, oppression here and there, problem here and there. People are just cashing out, people are dying, and a lot of very terrible things are just going on. It's quite unfortunate. What are your thoughts about this one that has been put out there, has been released, that there is a program that is done quietly, clandestine, you know, operation is being, you know, is going on, and the money is involved in this program. They say they are trying to de-radicalize terrorists, but from what we are seeing, it's probably they are using the approach of the stick and the carrot. The stick being the attack on terrorists. The carrot is incentive. That is what it is, such as come into the society and live like normal human beings. But when I look at it, I do not believe these terrorists can really repent. Although there are certain people who, unfortunately, have been recruited into this terrorism by force. That's just what it is. There are people who are part of this and they've been recruited into it by force.